Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Rams.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
A
really big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains. I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19. Come on. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. They get 18 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
18 cards.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevor Wallace. The master of play action, Rodgers. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And that'll help give him some space out of bounds, up at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. Play action now with Rodgers. This one, up top for Dobbs.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And now it's 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. Back deep, Trey Palmer. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
38-yard line.
Ready, set.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the signal.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Ready? Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. Rolling right. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Big time play for Philly. 39 yards.
First and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Eagles. That his first touchdown of the new year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is third and 10. Now Rodgers. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At their own 45-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. Going up top for Evans. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that will lead to a second down.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, like, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It is third and long.
Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. The defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Cut. Ready?
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. On comes Thomas Morstead. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At the 50-yard line.
This is Harvey. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. The Eagles 46 yards.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. It is 2nd and 6. Again, it's Harvey. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They worked the outside part of the field, a simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
258.
Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That ties the game at 7. Jody Sly set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken just shy of the goal line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Daniels now on 1st down. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career
just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready!
On first down, they'll start with Kennedy. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Okay, ready?
First down.
65
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready? Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He takes off. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Hold the ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3. Now Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Jonathan Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Eagles. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Second down, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Punt team headed out for the Rams. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Crack all 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's got room at the 30. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Eagles. That goes for 58.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary. With this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a tough up.
And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. Look at the big man go! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. The gain is 64. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
On 2nd down, Rodgers up top again. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. Now, 3rd and goal coming up.
Get 300. 318. Inside.
Again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like you put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run with Harvey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Over. 30.
Rodgers on 1st down. Short throw, caught by Sample. And he's in! Drew Sample. Touchdown, L.A.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Rams, 14. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Check, Bronco 80. Panther Street, go.
4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
That's good.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On play action, Daniels moving outside the pocket. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's caught! And he will score! Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. That gains an even 60 yards.
Let's go now.
On first down, Daniels. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. Well, I think the 2 of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, oh, a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead. But when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Steady.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Third and 5.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Rattler, 18.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Ready, break. Check, Panther.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tag, big Lion, Cougar Knights.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Rams 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Now, screen will be set up to a Davis. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
44-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Rodgers here on second down. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And it's third down.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Rodgers going up top again. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Rams first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs, They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Way Walker.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Go! Check! Bring it! Here we go! Reload! Reload! Come! Alert! Alert! 19 Tiger! 19!
They go right back to Taylor. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Go! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! 18 Rattler! Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, check 26! 318!
First down for Aaron. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Dragon 60!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's pretty safe to say this drive has not gone according to plan. They followed up on that sack on first down, incomplete pass on second, and now let's see what they can dial up on third and a mile.
Come on, set!
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Second down, Rodgers. He's going to air this one out, and this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
On third down, Rodgers. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's complete to Watkins. He's going to have the Rams first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
A gain of 29 yards.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And that one's going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
At the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to